All right, let's jump right into it. Today, we're digging into a pretty bold idea from our source material, a roadmap that claims to show you how to go from zero to $1 million with AI by 2026. Let's see what it's all about. So let's get the big question out on the table right away. Is this even real? Can someone honestly go from having nothing to making $1 million using AI in just a couple of years? I mean, it sounds like something out of a movie, but the strategy we're about to unpack says it's very, very possible. And yeah, that's the number we're talking about, $1 million. According to this plan, this isn't some lottery ticket fantasy. Nope, it's the target of a specific system, but it requires you to completely change the way you think about what AI is. And this, right here, is the crucial mindset shift. The path to that $1 million mark isn't about playing around with AI to, write a funny poem or generate a cool picture. It's about treating AI as a serious, heavy-duty business engine that can automate pretty much everything. So here's the game plan for today. We're gonna start with the foundation, then we'll build out an AI workforce. After that, we'll look at how to get traffic coming in on autopilot, and then how to scale the whole thing up into an empire. Finally, we'll talk about why some are calling this the AI gold rush. The whole strategy really hinges on this four-phase roadmap. You can think of it like a step-by-step blueprint designed to take you from just an idea to a fully running, money-making machine. And if you zoom out, these are the four main pillars. First, you've got to find the right playground to be in. Second, you build your robot army to do all the work. Third, you get customers to find you automatically. And fourth, you make sales without lifting a finger. It's the whole shebang, from start to finish. Okay, so let's start at the beginning with phase one, the foundation. Just like building a house, if you don't get this part right, the whole thing comes crashing down later. This is where you pick your spot. So what does that mean, pick your spot? Well, the source calls it a high-profit niche. Now, this isn't about your favorite hobby. It's a very specific corner of the market where you can sell expensive stuff. We're talking things like high-end software or premium courses and get a fat commission for it. These are what they call high-ticket items. And the most important part? You don't guess. The idea is to use AI to chew through market data and trends to find these little gold mines before everyone else does. Honestly, if you get this step right, everything that comes after becomes way, way easier. So once you've found your niche, it's time for phase two, putting together your AI workforce. This is where you build your own digital team that works for you 24/7 and never asks for a raise. And get this, the price tag for this entire team, $0. That's the craziest part. The source is dead serious that you can build this entire operational workforce for free, just by using the AI tools that are already out there. It's kind of mind-blowing when you think about it. So, what do these AI employees actually do? Well, everything. They churn out content around the clock, they figure out what's going viral and copy that success, they manage all the techie stuff behind the scenes, and they even analyze your sales process to tell you what's working and what's not. It's literally a complete business team run by code. Okay, so you have your market and you have your tireless AI team. Now you need people, right? You need customers. And that brings us to phase three, autopilot traffic. The idea here is to create a machine that just constantly brings people to your digital doorstep. And this slide just shows the difference so clearly. The old way was you, slaving away for hours researching, writing, and just hoping something sticks. The AI autopilot way, it's instant ideas, nonstop content, and using actual data to figure out what people want to see. It's not even a fair fight. And that really gets to the core of it all, doesn't it? This quote says it perfectly. The goal is building AI-driven systems that work while you sleep. It's not about trading your time for money anymore. It's about building assets that work for you. Which brings us to the final piece of the puzzle, and maybe the most exciting one, phase four, scaling the empire. This is where you take everything you've built, the foundation, the workforce, the traffic, and you just pour fuel on the fire to make a run at that $1 million goal. So how do you do it? The strategy boils down to two main things. First, you automate the entire sales process, so people go from just browsing to just bought without you doing anything. And second, you stay focused on those high-ticket items so that every single sale brings in a big chunk of revenue. This chart really tells the story of the whole journey. You see, you start with the initial setup. That's the hard work up front. Then, the automated traffic creates this nice, steady growth. But the real explosion, the thing that gets you to the big numbers, happens in that scaling phase. That's when the automated funnels and high-value sales kick in, and you see that massive upward curve. So that's the roadmap, but that still leaves one big question. Why now?
Well, the source material calls this moment in time an AI gold rush. It's a window of opportunity, and it probably won't stay open forever.
And this quote, man, it really hits home. It's basically a call to action. The idea is that right now, most people are just watching all this AI stuff happen. They're on the sidelines. But the people who actually jump in and start building with these tools, they're the ones who are going to own the next year. Which leaves us all with this one final question to think about. The blueprint from our source is laid out. The tools are here. So, a year from now, where will you be? It's a pretty powerful thought to end on.